great earthquake and tsunami of 2011 hit Japan hard. More than a decade on, thanks to a steely determination, fishing communities all along the country's North Pacific coast are bouncing back. Welcome to this edition of Focus. It's still morning when Masahiro helps unload the catch in the port city of Soma. This fourth-generation fisherman is proud of his fishing heritage and the fresh produce he brings to market. Masahiro, tell me, what's been caught this morning?
今日はタイやカレイやエイなどが上がりました。
And in terms of the quality, how good is it?
ここの海域は低質に富んだ海域なので、いろんな魚が取れるので、そのいろんな魚は短時間で水揚げされるので、新鮮で美味しい魚です。
Located in the north of Fukushima Prefecture, fishing has always been Soma's lifeblood. And after several difficult years, the sector is getting back on its feet. That's thanks in part to the young, diverse workforce here. Unlike other parts of Japan, the city and its fishing industry are bucking a national demographic trend. In addition to his business, Masahiro heads the youth wing of the port's fisheries cooperative. At one of their meetings, I speak to Itatsu, who explains to me why he's chosen to stay in his hometown.
親がやっぱり漁師で、ここがやっぱり一番好きだから、この相馬を終わらせるわけにいかないし、俺らでやっぱ盛り上げていかないといけないから、こうやって漁師としてやっていこうかなって思ったところですね。
This food court next to Soma's harbour is typical of most Japanese coastal cities. Full of fishy delights, it's a seafood lover's paradise. Wow, look at that. Now, we all know the Japanese adore their fish, but when you come to a place like this which specialises in fresh local produce direct from the port, it really brings home how popular seafood here is. Itadakimasu. Wow, that's good. Strict monitoring of all the fish caught off Japan's northeast coast has helped restore trust in a much-loved national product. So what does Masahiro think of the recent decision to release treated water from the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant?
目立った処理水の放水のその影響とか風評というのは感じられないんですけども、もう自分たちとしては処理水放水前も後もやってることは変わらず、そのちゃんとした検査をしながら出荷をするっていうことで、福島の魚は安全だ安心だと言いながらちゃんと出荷をしています。
And Masahiro, in terms of the future, how hopeful are you that the fishing industry here in Soma can bounce back?
もっと多くの美味しい魚をどんどん水揚げして、自分たちもこの浜の盛り上がりに頑張っていきたいと思います。
Along the coast north of Soma lie the picturesque Urato Islands. This is the home of the famous Miyagi oyster. When the tsunami struck here in 2011, many of the oyster beds, including those of Haruo, were completely swept away.
もう家屋が半分ほど流出しましたんで、その他この養殖施設、湾内にあった養殖施設はほとんどが 100% こう流されて壊滅してしまいました。
And how did you rebuild? How did you bounce back?
その後いろんな方が島に支援に来てくれて、まあ牡蠣養殖とかに対してはフランスとかアメリカの方々も支援してくれて、それが復興への第一歩につながったと言えます。本当にありがたいです。
For France, it was the return of a favour. When its oyster industry was wiped out, it was the seeds from here that helped turn the tide.
宮城の牡蠣はこの湾内の天然の牡蠣から吐かれた種で作ってまして、それが日本全国に流れて牡蠣のふるさとという地域になっています。
Finally, it's time to see what all the fuss is about.
味が濃くなりますよね、焼いてね。
So this is the best way to eat them?
はい、そうです。はい、どうぞ。
Very nice. Ariel, thank you so much. The cultivation of oysters in the Urato Islands goes back generations. And just like in Soma, it's thanks to the hard work of people like Haruo that Japan's oyster industry has made a comeback.